up, guys? Rajay, and welcome to the part three. This is the semifinals, and I'm very excited to announce that Nelson Hart and Wake Oswego will take up Oswego Lakers will take on against each other for the first time in Hillsboro Stadium. But the winner will advance to the state championship. I'm very excited to watch this. This might be the biggest game ever. Hi, Gary. How are you? Feeling good, man. How about you, man? Can't wait to watch this live, though. Anyway, so excited to see you all. It's gonna be the biggest game yet in OSAA 6A history because Nelson Hawks are a huge favorite to win the state championship. Probably the underdogs for sure because they're doing really darn good this time around. So, oh yeah, I'm ready for Thanksgiving, Garrett. Are you too? I bet you are. Anyway, I'm about to Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I hope I'll see you around soon. So I'll see you later, though.
red zone. Curlin yet to really attempt a pass. They'll keep it on the ground. Kind of been their MO all season. Not knocked down, but he is. Looks like Malachi Garlington came up for the stop. Six plays for the Lake on this drive. Now it'll be 2nd down and 8 on the Hawks 17, and Curlin will go underneath center. Bell in the backfield, man in motion. Bell gets it up the middle, and nobody's going to touch him. That is a 17-yard touchdown for Lake Oswego, and they are on the board 16-0 behind the absolute #1 recruit for the University of Utah, LaMarcus Bell. Took less than 3 minutes of action and 7 plays and just over 60 yards of offense for these Lakers to go on top 6-0, awaiting this extra point. Hudson Gasperson attempting the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good, and the #3 Lakers on top of the #2 Nelson Hawks. 7-0 here, 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the first quarter. As the title sponsor of the OSAA Championships, On Point Credit Union. On Point does everything it can help our team and our community get ahead. On Point delivers the local banking and lending to its members, needs to reach their goals and make things more possible. Visit onpointcu.com. On Point is federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity. 7 plays of action, and the Lakers have a 7-0 lead. All on the ground. Hudson Curlin, no need to throw, ran the ball 3 times on that drive. Hudson Gasperson will kick it off for the Lakers. Gasperson kicks it up in the air, and it will be returned by the Hawks inside their own 10-yard line. Trying to get outside and get room is Malachi Garlington. Garlington, definitely their best athlete on this team and will be used in many different ways, and obviously plays both ways for Nelson this evening. 8:50 on the clock, 7-0 Lakers on top if you're just joining us on NFHS. Danny Leary, senior, will come out for the Hawks at starting quarterback, just under 2,000 yards of throwing here in the season for the Hawks, the #2 team coming into this state semifinal. Handoff goes up the middle for the Hawks. They'll pick up about 3 or 4 yards. Corbin Crossland with the carry for Nelson on first down. Josh Christensen's going to get a lot of mention tonight. He is an all-star at a junior level already for this Lakers ball club. Coming into the backfield is Villadal, #5, the Washington recruit with the sack. Going to bring up 3rd and long here for Nelson, already behind the sticks here on their first possession of the first quarter. Back deep for the Lakers defense is #23, Cole Callahan. Callahan suffered a ankle-ending surgery a year ago and hamstring problems this year, but here and available for the state semifinal. Leary now goes off the right side, will make the reception and pass, and it's complete, but it is well short of the first down by Brody Austin. Nelson will go 3 and out. Justin Craigwell given half of a tackle there, the senior for Lake Oswego. 4th and 5, and it is going to be a short punt, trying to get Callahan off balance, but Callahan picks it up and picks up about 10 yards moving forward, and the Lakers are already at midfield once again.
In on the stop for the Hawks was number 2, Brody Austin.
We're seeing some sort of penalty flag, but we're not certain yet. There is a conversation between the referees. Lakers are going to take the ball at approximately the 50-yard line. This broadcast is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com or go to your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. According to my crack staff inside the booth right now, we will have a penalty on this play. We're looking for an explanation. Ball has not moved from midfield yet. Lakers have stayed in spot, and so have the Hawks. Maybe just where they're going to mark the ball. No penalty flag, but we're marking it at Lake Oswego's own 48.
The Lakers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
Curlin in the shotgun, 1st down and 10 from his own 48. Sends his tight end in motion to the left side. He sets. Curlin going to throw for the first time. Now he's in trouble, has to run on his own, and he's able to pick up positive yardage. 7, maybe even 8 yards on 1st down. Asa Kirkland runs him out of bounds. Curland and the Lakers had an easy quarterfinal opponent in Grants Pass. They won 51-10. It was the LaMarcus Bell show. He had 5 touchdowns in the first half, all rushing. Already with 1 this evening. Curland straight ahead on the draw, and if it's not for a would-be tackler, Curland is on his way for a reservation for 6, but the tackle is made by Asa Kirkland. Number 24 for the Hawks. Moving it from the 44. From the Hawk 33-yard line, approaching halfway through the first quarter, and the Lakers looking to get up by 2 scores early in this game behind Curland and his rushing. Curland now play fake, goes out to the outside, fans him wide open. It's going to be a touchdown almost, but the saving tackle on the outside, the reception is made, best I can tell from this angle, by Kai Friedman. 28 yards for Curlin on his first real pass attempt of the game. 1st and goal all the way down at the 5-yard line. Hawks make a saving tackle from the end zone, but they are already in big trouble against Lake Oswego. Pick your poison. Do you want number 19 or do you want number 2? Potion number 2 or potion number 19? Curlin gives it to Bell. He'll go off the right side. He's not touched. Touchdown, Lakers, and they are on top 13-0, just over 6 minutes into the first quarter. Gasperson will come out for the extra point attempt. Nelson and the Hawks want to be the upset darlings right now. Lake Oswego used to play that role over the years, over the past couple of decades, but there is no surprising this Lakers team right now, already in position to go up 14-0 behind the Gasperson extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good. Stay tuned for more action here. 14-0 Lakers on top of the Hawks on NFHS.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take?
When you drive, it takes brains.
Back to the action on the field. Jalen Crichton will be back deep for the Hawks, as well as Malachi Garlington. 1 minute and 16 seconds, 4 plays, 52 yards, and a 5-yard touchdown from LaMarcus Bell. Puts the Lakers on top 14-0, 5:46 remaining here in the first quarter on NFHS. Deep kick, and it will be Garlington taking it back for the Hawks, running all the way towards our side of the field, out towards the 30, and he's taken down at the 32-yard line. Tackle made by Jacob Alar. Well, you've been hit with a roundhouse if you are the Nelson Hawks right now. You have not trailed many times at all during this season, and you have won 10 games, and you're going up against a juggernaut in Lake Oswego. Their prowess is basically every year, perennially, they are going to be in the state semifinals. They are ranked inside the top 5 every year. Lake Oswego acting like the bully that they can be right now. Nelson's got to answer behind a big drive here to start their second in the first quarter. Garlington gets it. He turns it upfield, hits the 50, and then the afterburners. Great play on first down and 10 from the 34-yard line. And there is a penalty flag late on that play around midfield. Malachi Garlington put his foot in the ground, turned around, and got several yards, if not multiple yards, after the catch. The Hawks sure could use a spark right now, as Lake Oswego already on top by 2 scores. No indication yet, but Nelson is starting to matriculate in the wrong direction. They are going to get some yards out of this, but it's going to nullify Garlington's huge pickup into Lake Oswego territory. Did they name the penalty? Well, we know it went to get Nelson. 1st and 2. My guess is it's a holding penalty, and it's a spot foul. So from the spot of the foul after Garlington received it, Nelson backed up. Now they'll run it on first down, and they are stymied right around the first down marker, but it looks like they will pick it up. First down for the Hawks. Corbin Crossland with the carry for Nelson, picks up the first down, now on the 45-yard line. Play was underneath to go to Brody Austin, but broken up by Harrison Robb, the senior defensive back for Lake Oswego. Nelson's head coach is Aaron Hazel. Aaron Hazel definitely going to get his comeuppance today going up against Steve Corey. Like I said, There isn't basically a state playoff without Lake Oswego being in it, pressure being shown, but a great recognition coming there from the Nelson Hawks on offense, and they were able to run the ball forward. Four on the scramble for Deary. Leary is going to have to make good decisions tonight against this Lake Oswego defense. Ball at the 49-yard line, and the Hawks need 6 yards here on third down. Leary is going to throw. Looks right, comes back into the middle. It is tipped, and it is almost intercepted by Jalen Bauman. Garlington is who he wanted to go to on that play. But now it forces the Hawks to have to punt again.
Brings up 4th and 6 for the Hawks.
Asa Kirkland, number 24. Cole Callahan sort of retreating, but not going back very deep. Takes it, now looking for a pathway to run. Good to see Callahan healthy for the Lakers as they will get their third possession here in the third quarter, right around the 22 or 23-yard line. 3 minutes and 59 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lakers on top 14-0 over the Nelson Hawks. These are the number 2 and 3 teams ranked in the state. I do not think it's a mistake at all by the OSAA that they got Lake Oswego and West Lynn on opposite sides of the bracket. They want to see these two teams meet once again, but we'll have to see what happens in the game at Sherwood this evening between Central Catholic and the defending state champions, the West Lynn Lions. Ball on the 28-yard line for the Lakers. They'll send Bell out. Nice run off the left side, but they're going to blow this one dead as Craigwell was the running back. Call's going to go against the Lakers. They're already moving. Actually, I take that back. Never be assumptive. Or is he just pointing in the wrong direction? I mean, I look for job openings all the time, Bryce. I mean, a lot of them, they do want referees. I can see why. They're changing the call to Lake Oswego, and they're moving the ball backwards now. I was confused. 1st and 15 it is.
The penalty puts the football back at the 22-yard line for Lake Oswego. It'll be 1st and 15.
Pre-snap infraction from the Lake Oswego Lakers. 3 minutes and 55 seconds here left in the first quarter. Moving back 5 yards. 1st and 15. They'll hand it right up the middle. And they'll give it to Justin Craigwell, which is really not that bad of a backup to have to LaMarcus Bell. Actually, both of these players, I've already made reference to it earlier tonight, were doing something that you're not supposed to be doing when you're of that age, and they both had to receive a bit of a demotion from Coach Corey where they were not able to play for a game. Tisk tisk. Curlin now on 2nd down and 17, or 11, excuse me, running on his own. He's got a lot of room, and now he's got a lot of speed. Best I can tell, Curlin's going all the way home. Hudson Curlin just took the ball 73 yards on a quarterback keeper where he hit the sideline, and then essentially no one from the Nelson Hawks was able to tally in number 19, and he's able to run, I would argue, best of knowledge, his longest touchdown in his history at 73 yards. It's 3 minutes and 5 seconds into this game, or left in the first quarter. The Lakers have come out with a knockout blow. Gas was in to kick the extra point. Durbin holds. The kick is good. And Lake Oswego is making it a very quick evening so far for the Hawks. 21-0 Lakers on top of the Hawks here on NFHS.
When you drive, it takes brains, your whole mind, quick reactions, your eyes up on the road, both your hands, no distractions before you start your car. When you drive, it takes brains, your whole mind, quick reactions, your eyes up on the road, both your hands, no distractions before you start your car. You gotta park your phone. When you drive, just leave it alone.
So when you drive, it's the law. Hands off your phone and pay attention. $1,000 is the fine when you get caught. Did we mention?
When you drive.
The Lakers kicking it away, already up 21-0. It will go into the end zone, and it will be a touchback for the Hawks. The OSAA app. Stay connected to your favorite team with the OSAA Live mobile app. OSAA Live features the latest scores, schedules, and rankings for all the teams and leagues across Oregon. Access OSAA state championship programs. Read the latest prep, news, and information. Search OSAA Live in the App Store or on Google Play to download today. Well, what can I say right now? Lake Oswego in commanding fashion, trying to go back to their second straight championship game in 2 years, already have 3 touchdowns. 2 for Bill, 1 for Curlin, all on the ground.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Leary hands it off, and it will be a run for the Hawks on first down. And how desperately right now do they need to put together a prolonged drive?
Unfortunately, Nelson.
Lakers defense has stayed fresh behind the offense that has already provided them 21 points in the first quarter. Leary will look to the sideline. And on their own 24-yard line.
Nelson. Lock in. Better lock in. You still have
second
first
down
quarter,
and 6
okay?
coming up now for
Stop
Nelson.
Time.
They're getting it out to Garlington. Garlington has
Austin.
shown the absolute brilliance that he was advertised to have. He definitely is the athlete to watch, number 3 for Nelson. First down, going to be picked up. They pushed him out of bounds before that. Wow.
Come on, Nelson.
Give him 4. It's third down and 2. And right now, Nelson desperately needs 3 yards. Lakers showing pressure up the middle. Now fall back a little bit with their linebackers who can stay in coverage underneath. Trips wide receivers out to Leary's right. They're going to hand it up the middle, and there is no business going at number 5, Sam Villadal. Villadal has already shown that there isn't anybody so far on the Hawks offensive line that can block him. Fourth and 3, and this is Nelson saying right now we have no choice. Unless they're trying to draw him off sides, I am a little bit surprised by this play by Coach Hazel. Play clock now down to 3, 2, and 1, and it will be the Hawks taking a timeout with 1:32 here in the first quarter. And the Lake Oswego Lakers exercise discipline. We'll be back for the remainder of the first quarter here on NFHS.
Man, pretty rough start, but they're going to get there.
Pacific Office Automation understands the X's and O's of running a business. Preparation, collaboration, execution. When your business takes the shot, we've got the assist. We'll step up to the plate, whether it's a startup, a Fortune 500, or your favorite team. We provide office solutions with unrivaled speed, efficiency, and security for your customer, your company, and your community, your field, your goals, your office game plan. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
The Hawks are in a dilemma. They are going to have to punt the ball away again for a third time. Lake Oswego's defense is actually still on the field. All of their starters. No one back deep for the Lakers. They're going to let Nelson get some field position here. Lakers already have scored on all 3 of their possessions and have made it look easy. They will take the ball over on their own 25-yard line. They already have a 1:16 52-yard drive that was cemented by Bell's 5-yard touchdown. On the previous drive, it was a 73-yard touchdown from Hudson Curlin from the quarterback position. Talk about not taking an opponent lightly. Mike even said there's no mercy in here. I mean, it has been all-out assault from Lake Oswego so far, and I don't even think they've shown you nearly any of their playbook. Craigwell will get it. He'll run off the left side. He cuts off. He makes a man miss, and then he shrugs a defender all the way out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first down.
Sorry, my friend called about the game. Yeah, the game isn't.
Drew Newberry is going to be credited with the stop.
Sorry about my.
Ball goes out to the 36-yard line, 11-yard pickup for Craigwell.
Still, hopefully the defense and offense need to lock in for the hospital.
Lake Oswego knew what they wanted to do when they won the coin toss. They wanted the ball immediately. Felt like they've had it the entire first quarter. Villadal goes in motion. Bell goes up the middle, now runs off the right side, and he makes tacklers miss.
Yes.
And he gets out 7 or 8 yards on first down for the Lakers offense.
Danny Leary, Ty Hill, and on the stop. Gain of 7 for Bell and the Lakers. Brings up second down.
Better lock in. Lock in.
Second down and 3 now, under 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Controlled by the Lakers, up 21-0.
Come on, Nelson. Come on, Nelson.
Curlin throws it out to his receiver. It'll be another first down. He turns it upfield and almost a missed tackle.
Not good. I mean,
Ognemel with the reception. He'll move the ball into Hawks territory, and I think this will be the last snap that we see in the first quarter. Controlled by Lake Oswego, their number 3 ranking, and trying basically to make a statement to West Lynn. We can't wait to see you next week. Lakers on top of the Hawks here. State semifinal action, 21-0. Lake Oswego over Nelson on NFHS.
All right, second quarter now.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved,
Anyway, guys, how's today?
more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota.
When you drive, it takes brains, your whole mind, quick reactions, your eyes up on the road, both your hands, no distractions. Before you start your car, you gotta park your phone. When you drive, just leave it alone.
So when you drive, it's the law. Hands off your phone and pay attention. $1,000 is the fine when you get caught. Did we mention?
When you drive, leave it alone.
First down.
All right, come on, Nelson.
On the Hawks,
Got
36,
this.
and
Lock
the
in.
Lakers will start with the ball and a commanding 3-score lead to begin this second quarter. They'll stack the wide receivers with Craigwell. They'll send him in motion to the top of your screen. They'll hand him the ball, and now a little trickeration. Now we're going to see a wide receiver pass wide open to Curlin. And Curlin was the intended target.
Almost there.
Great pass, actually, from
Thank God.
Nathan Skalenka, or was it Hudson Hammersley that had that pass? I think it was 16.
That's a close call. That's a really close call for sure.
Got to give Lake Oswego some credit.
Thank goodness, man. He blocked it.
Lake Oswego now second down and 10 on the Hawks 36. They come out with a trick play to start the second quarter. Hand it to Bell. Bell goes off the left side, and he is just too strong.
Oh, man.
It's just as simple as that. There is an athlete on the field that has clearly basically delineated himself from all of the other athletes tonight, and that is LaMarcus Bell. That's why he's going to be a Ute at the University of Utah next season. Hard to believe he declined the University of Oregon, but I have to give Bryce credit. Hard to be in a group of people where you could be anywhere between 3, 4, 5, or 6 on their depth chart. That's how great a quality you're seeing right now at the University of Oregon within their recruiting process. Knocking on the red zone on the Lakers, already up 21-0. Curlin now, a little bit of time in the pocket. It's clean. Goes to his left, looks to the end zone. He's going to throw, has a man open on the far side, and I think it's going to be an interception.
Interception!
Curlin tried to force that into a window, and I think Ty Hill comes up with that interception, number 21.
I told you.
Great play from the Hawks defense. They'll take over after the Lake Oswego turnover. Curlin tried to make something happen there, wanted to throw into the end zone, had great time and protection, but Hill comes up with a great interception.
I want the offense. Lock in.
Nelson now 1st and 20 from their own 20.
Defense, please. We need this.
Can they put something together on offense? Danny Leary, nearly 2,000 yards of throwing in the regular season, now coming up against a good defense in Lake Oswego. They'll hand it off.
Come on, Corbin.
Great run forward for the Hawks.
That's good.
They'll pick up 7 or 8 on first down. Corbin Crosland with the carry. Villadal already with receptions, now starting to stack up multiple tackles on defense. Number 5 for Lake Oswego. Just over a minute of action gone here in a kind of explosive first quarter.
Oh, no.
Second quarter, excuse me. And there's Villadal again. I mean, there isn't really anything they can do to defend him as Christensen comes up to help the Lakers defense for the tackle for a loss. Crosland gets nothing, if not loses yards there.
Come on, Nelson. You got this. God's got you, man. Come on.
Second and 10 on the 30-yard line. Leary going to throw. Goes out. Finds Garlington. But he is met by 4. Make that 5 Lake Oswego Lakers on their defense. Sawyer Best comes up with the tackle. Number 81, senior for Lake Oswego's defense. Bring up third down and 6 for Nelson. Leary taking his time, now 10 seconds on the play clock.
Come on, Danny. Come on, Corbin.
Crosland in the backfield, now at 5.
Come on, Austin. You got this.
Claps his hands, takes it. Going to throw. Over the middle, has a man open. Question is he going to have enough yardage for the first down?
Is it a first down? Is it a first down?
We're moving the chains.
Oh,
first
yeah.
Down for Nelson.
First down. Nelson. Got it. Thank goodness. Come on, Nelson.
Moves the ball out to the 42-yard line. Couple of first downs for this Hawks offense, trying to keep the Lakers off of the field.
Come on, Austin. Come on, Austin.
That is a fun
Come on,
player to
Austin.
watch, everybody.
Woo! First down. Come on, keep on going. Lock in.
Malachi
Lock
Garland.
in.
Get used to hearing that name tonight. 22-yard pickup, I believe, on first down. It'll be on the Lakers' 39-yard line. Nelson does not want to go quietly into the night. On the bottom of your screen, Brody Austin will be in the slot, number 2.
Come on. Go
Handed up the middle, but the Lakers' defense, probably their strength is right in the middle. Finding open plays for Malachi Garlington is going to kind of be the key to this game.
Yeah, guys, all wrong. So.
Sophomore Julian Sheehan with the tackle for the Lakers. Now 2nd down and 8 on the 37-yard line.
Woo!
4 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Up the middle, the Hawks run, and they look like they're going to pick up another first down. Stringing them together. You can't ask for anything more right now if you're Coach Hazel.
First down.
You've taken a haymaker already and been knocked down multiple times, trailing 21-0. Seven yards for the Hawks there on 2nd down. It will bring up 3rd and short.
Come on, Nelson. Log in. Come on, Corbin. Come on, Danny.
Leary taking his time. He may not get this playoff in time. I think it's going to be a delay of game, if not a timeout, unfortunately, for the Hawks.
Timeout.
Hawks are going to burn their 2nd timeout as they were about ready to run out of play clock there with 7:05. Pacific Auto Automation. For over 45 years, Pacific Auto Automation has remained locally owned and operated. They support the community and people and places that matter. That's why they continue to sponsor the OSAA year after year. To learn more, visit pacificoffice.com. Pacific Automation, problem solved. The Hawks have shown some resiliency here to start this second quarter. Been able to run the ball effectively, and then behind Malachi Garlington's stewardship so far as the exceptional athlete on Nelson's team.
Oh, come on, Corbin.
You're going to get a penalty here, and I don't like the sound of that whistle. If you're a Nelson Hawks fan right now, that did not sound like a good whistle. Flag didn't even hit the ground. Just a bad whistle.
Boy, it's very false start.
Pay no attention to that whistle. It is 3rd down and 1 still from the 30-yard line. Straight up the middle, the Hawks will pick up the first down, and they will keep this game going.
Woo!
Starting off the second quarter with some resiliency in the running game. Crosland will move the chains for the Hawks further into Lakers territory. Lake Oswego hasn't had to show many different looks tonight. I think they can see what's right in front of them, and they just want to tackle the football.
Well, come on, Danny. Oh, man.
Brody Austin was the intended target there, but Leary much too quick with the pass. Gasperson not only kicks, he's a defensive back for Lake Oswego. 2nd down and 10. Nearly halfway through the second quarter. Lake Oswego pitching a shutout so far, up 21-0. Leary fires a bullet
Oh, man.
for Austin on the far side of the field, but it's too much. Leary will look to the sideline, but I would assume right now, in a game of this magnitude and driving as well as they are and trailing by as much as they are, that this will be 4-down territory for the Hawks right now.
For the Hawks, 3rd and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line of Lake Oswego.
What else?
Gasperson one-on-one with Austin at the bottom of your screen. Crosland comes out of the backfield, and he starts running before he catches the ball. Craigwell was there to make the tackle, but to be honest, if he looks that in, he picks up maybe half of the yards, and he gives Nelson a real opportunity on 4th down. Now, going to have to be creative here behind the sticks at 4th and 10. Hawks offense stays on the field. Lakers are going to dial up the pressure here from both of their ends right now.
Oh, Nelson.
Throwing for the end zone. Man is open and broken up by Gasperson at the end of that play. Malachi Garlington was streaking towards the left-hand corner of the end zone, but Gasperson comes up by turning his head right at the last minute and tips it away. Great pass deflection from the defensive back from Lake Oswego, and they'll take over on downs here with 6:26 remaining in the second quarter, on top 21-0. Hawks threaten. Lakers do not allow any points on the board as of yet.
Nelson.
Momentum back with Lake Oswego again.
Gotta go business, man. You gotta lock in.
Bell up the middle.
Yes, they got it.
Just keeps it on the ground, and I just think that's what you're going to see the rest of the game. I just don't imagine that Coach Corey is going to confuse anybody here tonight about where they're going to center their offense tonight on LaMarcus Bell. Again, 5 touchdowns a week ago, already with 2 this evening. 7 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. Not a bad stat line. 4 yards for Bell on first down.
Man.
Here comes a penalty flag.
Man, it's a flag. That ain't a false flag.
Offsides on the defense. Not helping yourselves anymore, making it 2nd down and 1. Curlin definitely has an arm. That's going to be on display potentially right here. Maybe you use Bell in the play action, but they have all of the ability to stretch this field as much as they want to right here on 2nd down and 1.
Come on, go on.
They'll give it to Curlin. He will spin away from a would-be tackler, and he'll take it out to the 39-yard line, picking up 4 yards and a first down. Now mark it at the 40, first down and 10 for Lake Oswego, where they have been predominantly in this first half. Just seems like they've had the ball. Now the course of action is to play mistake-free football for another 2.5 quarters and see if you can get back to the state championship.
Come on,
game.
Nelson. Come on, defense. Yes, defense.
Curlin runs off the right side, picks off 2.5, maybe 3 yards. Wyatt Blevins is going to get the tackle for the Hawks.
Wow.
Second down and 7 on their own 43. The Lakers on top, 21-0 here on NFHS. Craigwell sent in motion.
Well,
They'll get it to him. They're setting up the
now,
wide
Finn.
receiver screen.
Oh, yes.
Justin Craigwell got running before he caught the ball as well. First time Lake Oswego tonight has really had to face any sort of adversity on offense. Third down and 7 on their own 43. Clock stops with the incompletion.
What else?
Lake Oswego is no stranger to this building. Remember Travis Tyner for Aloha? He went to Oregon. I remember being here in 2010 in the semifinals, and Tyner ran straight down Lake Oswego's throat that day.
Come on, defense. You got this. Come on, Jackson.
Right now, Lake Oswego putting on a clinic.
Come on, Tully. Come on, Chaz. Come on, Malachi. You got this.
Taking their time. Curlin has it. Going to fire over the middle. Now he holds it. He's going to have to run, and he's got room. What Curlin has showed off tonight more than anything is probably his choice making. Right now, he is really making good decisions. Doesn't need to force it downfield to his receivers. Lakers will pick up a first down here and move into Hawks territory behind number 19 and his wheels. Had plenty of time in the pocket, escapes out to the left, runs to the far sideline, and picks up the first down yardage. Marked directly at the 50-yard line. Craigwell gets it up the middle.
Come on. Oh.
Goes 8 yards before he's touched. Tackle made by Jalen Crichton.
That's Chaz Catalonga, and on the stop for Nelson.
PA's got something different than I do. Second down and 2 for the Lake Oswego offense. Curlin gives it to Bell. Bell goes off the left side. And again, smart running from number 2. He carries the ball up high and protects it from anybody coming in trying to punch it away. Crichton gets the tackle this time from the public address announcer. I keep receipts. Oh, boy, here we go. Holy mackerel. We got ourselves a game over in Sherwood, folks. We're going to get you an update in just a moment. Curlin on first down and 10 from the 36. Now looks over the middle. Fires it. Has a man open in the end zone. It's a little bit too deep. The intended target, Presley DeLance. But it's already halftime in Sherwood. And according to my crack staff, it is a 7-7 ball game. That, my friends, is somewhat of a surprise to me. West Lynn winning in 22. Central Catholic in 23. And 2024 belong to the Lions. So these are the last 2 state champions meeting each other in Sherwood, Oregon on second down and 10 for the Lakers. 3 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the first half. Already up big. Craigwell gets it.
Oh, yes, defense.
And the Hawks defense comes to meet him. And comes up with a nice tackle.
Woo! We got CD7. He's locked in. Sure, that's my ultimate game chat.
Clock continues to roll. Only one timeout for the Hawks.
Yeah, sure.
Hawks not using that timeout right now. I'm somewhat surprised that they're not because they have a chance to get the ball back, and they do receive the opening kickoff in the second half. But Coach Corey's not going to take anything for granted on this evening as they give it off to Bell. Bell makes a tackler miss, and then he makes another tackler miss.
Oh my God!
But then he's finally met.
Yes.
Bell's still on his feet. Nobody
Come
can
on,
tackle
Nelson.
number 2. This is going to go down as one of the great runs in the history of the state of Oregon. That is a 36-yard touchdown, and I think he's getting called for a penalty before he scores the touchdown.
Wait. Did he score a penalty?
So the touchdown, I think, is going to be allowed, but I think he's going to get called for taunting. And I mean, he was talking trash from the 50-yard line. That's a 36-yard run that took about 178 yards.
Oh, he got penalized? Oh, dang. Did he?
I would love to have a telestrator for that. But I think Lake Oswego is going to be up 27-0 here in just a moment.
Is it penalty?
Regardless, they're picking up the first
think
down, but
so.
I can't
No,
believe it's
no.
anything other
Okay.
than Bell being granted a ticket to saying magic words you're not supposed to say.
Do your job, please.
But Lake Oswego's offense has not come off the field. They're walking it off, folks.
Wait. Oh, yes. Thank goodness. Oh my God, thank goodness.
Bell's run will move the chains on a first down for Lake Oswego. The penalty moves the football back to the Hawk 20.
All for naught.
First and 10.
The problem that we're having here tonight with our refereeing crew is they are not giving us explanations.
Yeah.
All I could figure then is that the block has to be illegal.
Well, no, since
Nullifies what would have been one of the greatest touchdowns you've ever seen in your life. Putting the ball on the 24-yard line, and Bell will go back to work. Now off the left side, and maybe nobody will get him this time. But he picks up another first down. And again, for a player that averages roughly a first down every time he touches it. It is one of those moments, Bryce, where I do wish that we did have some say in how these games did go. I mean, not
come on now.
how they turn out, but like
Got
you
locked
could get
in,
something to them and
please.
say, hey, the explanation is not coming up here, so nobody knows what the call is. They're just saying it's a penalty.
Oh, man.
Does leave it a little bit gray.
Oh.
The clock continues to roll, and the Lakers continuing on this rampage. Nelson exercises its third timeout. We'll be back for the remainder of the first half here on the NFHS Network.
Pacific Office Automation understands the X's and O's of running a business. Preparation, collaboration, execution. When your business takes the shot, we've got the assist. We'll step up to the plate, whether it's a startup, a Fortune 500, or your favorite team. We provide office solutions with unrivaled speed, efficiency, and security for your customer, your company, and your community, your field, your goals, your office game plan. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Minute 23, Lake Oswego. Curlin now in the shotgun.
Oh,
Takes it
come
off
on,
the right
Nelson,
side.
come on,
No
Nelson.
blockers. He'll have to
Button
turn
him
it
up,
and run it
button him up.
himself inside
Yes.
the 10.
Woo!
Drew Newberry will get the tackle for Nelson, but not before, I believe, we'll see Lake Oswego pick up nearly another first down.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Best we can tell, the LaMarcus Bell touchdown that is not was taken back for a stiff arm penalty, which is unsportsmanlike conduct according to the rules within the last 2 or 3 years at the OSAA level. 5 yards picked up by Curlin. Heading towards 45 seconds now. Bell in the
Come on,
I
Nelson.
formation. He'll hand it off. He's got nobody out there.
Man.
That's 3 touchdowns for the Utes commit.
Man.
And Lake Oswego is putting an exclamation point on what has been an impressive first half. 4 possessions, 4 rushing touchdowns, 3 of them coming via number 2, LaMarcus Bell, and the other by starting quarterback senior Hudson Kurland. Lake Oswego trying to basically part ways with its opponent here in the first half has done their job so far, up 28-0. Interesting. They took a point off the board at first. I didn't know you could get a negative point, but then they put the points back on. Lake Oswego's execution has been nearly perfect here in the first half. Like I said, it has been 4 chances with the ball on offense, and 4 chances have gone all the way into the end zone. 3 of them coming in the first quarter, just minutes apart. Don't know if there's a regroup button. Definitely not a start over button for Nelson, but is there a regroup button? There's something you can get going right here. Can you get something with Garlington in your special teams? Ah.
Oh, man.
Thank you for reminding me.
Gasperson's kick into the end zone for a touchback. The Hawks take over.
Not good.
20. Public address announcer has a certain moroseness in his voice right now about Nelson taking over the ball on their own 20. It's not been a good first half for a team that came in, obviously winning their league outright at 5-0. Congratulations on being Mount Hood Conference champions and ranked number 2 coming into the state playoffs. Unfortunately, you ran into a very tough team in Lake Oswego that is, for all intents and purposes, out for only one purpose, is that their only 2 losses in the last 2 seasons have come to one team, and that's the Westland Lions. Question is, will they be back here next Friday? As Austin was the target on first down, 34 seconds remaining in the first half. Out at Hillsboro Stadium, just off of Highway 26. We can see east and westbound. It's a clear evening. In fact, Bryce and I are pretty much celebrating. This is probably our driest playoff we've ever called together. We'll take it. Crosland will be back deep for Nelson. There's going to be a flag before we start here on third down. Well, they're already saying third down, but I got second down on the field.
Sorry, I sneezed.
Well, another play with no explanation. So we are stopping action.
Yeah. It freeze. Come on, Nelson. Come on, Nelson. One second. Yeah. Yeah, Daddy.
Now he's looking over the top, but he'll
Come
get
on,
it
Nelson.
underneath and take it himself. Run out of
Come on,
bounds
Nelson.
for about 6 yards with 9 seconds.
Oh, man.
And the fun part now for Wazoo fans and Cougar fans is you're probably going to see Hudson Curlin and what kind of arm strength he has right now. Sent 4 wide receivers out in that set. Everybody was covered, maybe for the exception of Cameron Elijah, but it would have taken a perfect throw. 3 wide receivers out to Curlin's right. They throw it underneath. Saw a little bit of pressure on that play from Nelson's defense. 5 seconds remaining in a first half that the Nelson Hawks would all like to forget. Lake Oswego has exerted its dominance as it has over the last decade and a half at this level. Curlin is going to get sacked or not. He retreats. Now he's got a man wide open in Bell. Now can Bell make something happen? Makes a man miss at the 50. But that gives time for the defense to get there, not before he's taken down and 000 hit the clock. Lake Oswego and their number 3 ranking on top, 28-0 over the Nelson Hawks. Here, the number 2 team in the state. We'll be back after halftime here on NFHS. Lakers on top of the Hawks, 28-0.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved, more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go.
When you drive, it takes brains, your whole mind, quick reactions, your eyes up on the road, both your hands, no distractions. Before you start your car, you gotta park your phone. When you drive, just leave it alone.
So when you drive, it's the law. Hands off your phone and pay attention. $1,000 is the fine when you get caught. Did we mention?
When you drive, leave it alone.
Pacific Office Automation understands the X's and O's of running a business: preparation, collaboration, execution. When your business takes the shot, we've got the assist. We'll step up to the plate, whether it's a startup, a Fortune 500, or your favorite team. We provide office solutions with unrivaled speed, efficiency, and security for your customer, your company, and your community, your field, your goals, your office game plan. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved, more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved, more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved, more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Dear
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved, more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
Find
When you drive, it takes brains, your whole mind, quick reactions, your eyes up on the road, both your hands, no distractions. Before you start your car, you gotta park your phone. When you drive, just leave it alone.
So when you drive, it's the law. Hands off your phone and pay attention. $1,000 is the fine when you get caught. Did we mention?
When you drive, leave it alone.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved, more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
end of season party in Abby's Pizza Parlor and receive 20% off your entire meal. Abby's legendary pizza for legendary coaches and athletes since 1964. Milk has fueled athletes for centuries, delivering a powerful combination of natural nutrients that aid muscle repair, hydration, and replenishment. The Oregon Dairy Nutrition Council is proud to refuel Oregon athletes with milk, the official recovery beverage of the OSAA. Find out more about what milk can do for you at GonnaNeedMilk.com.
Dear Freedom, what forms do you take? More miles driven, more dollars saved, more life embraced, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota. That's right. Toyota has more electrified vehicles than any other brand.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Hillsboro Stadium. I'm Matthew Palumbo for NFHS. Lakers on top of the Hawks here, the number 2 and number 3 ranked teams in the OSAA 6A bracket. Lakers number 3 and the Hawks number 2. It's the Lakers with a 28-0 halftime lead over the Nelson Hawks. According to our sources, which we will give to the OSAA, the last drive for the Central Catholic Westland game. Central Catholic 13 rushes for 79 yards, 5 first down, 2 penalties accepted for 10 yards, and are on top 13-6 over the defending state champs in the third quarter at Sherwood Stadium. So Lake Oswego right now is separated by about 24 minutes from a return trip to the state championship. West Lynn, they have work to be done. Gasperson kicks it off. The Hawks have it. They'll get it outside their own 20 and take it to the 30-yard line, and a tackle will be made. Number 17, Robbie Durbin with the tackle. If you like statistics, you will like these statistics. If you are a Nelson Hawks fan, you will not like the statistics I'm about ready to read off. The Lake Oswego Lakers had 339 yards of total offense to 86 for the Hawks. Passing yards, 54-56. That's where Nelson won. But in the rushing game behind LaMarcus Bell and Hudson Curland, 285 yards of pounding the ground. Picked up 15 first downs to only 5 for the Nelson Hawks. And here we are in the third quarter, and I believe the referees are still not admitting that they don't want to explain anything that's going on in this game. Ball going to be marked at the 31 for Nelson. They get the opening kickoff here as Lake Oswego won the toss.
Christy Hessler, we have your wallet and phone. That's at the 20-yard line.
Keys, wallet, phone, folks. 11:54, and we are going to start the third quarter, I believe, Bryce. First and 10 for the Hawks. Danny Leary will come out. Leary hands it off. Leary in that first half, 6 of 13 for 56 yards. Crossland, the ball carrier, taking the ball out to the 34-yard line. Second down and 7 for this Hawks offense that so far has not been able to get anything going against the Lakers defense. Pressure coming, pass is thrown, man is open, and it is a busted play, and it looks like Nelson's going to come out in this second half, and they are going to get great possession. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. No.
What was going to be a 67-yard touchdown for Austin ends up in a fumble recovery for Lake Oswego.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please.
And all I'm asking for as a broadcaster is an explanation. Lake Oswego is acting very much like they have the football. On a busted play.
No, please do not be
the Hawks had something cooking right there. Leary got the ball down, I believe, to Brody Austin. Austin literally fumbled at the half-yard marker. It was collected by Lake Oswego. Lake Oswego's offense is on the field, and we've only had 1 minute and 2 seconds expire here in the third quarter.
Oh, it is recovered? Dang.
Our explanation here is that Lake Oswego has the football and that it's been our second turnover after the Curlin interception in the first half. 40-yard return on the fumble recovery. That's what we know. Curlin has the ball. I hate to tell you this. I've got the Nelson coaches next door, and they are not happy. I know that Morris code. That's for unhappy.
Come on, Nelson.
Football not really being played at a rhythm that we're used to right now, Bryce. Really what we're kind of seeing is, I don't like to say it, but the referees kind of have lost a little bit of control of the game. We don't really understand what's going on, except Lake Oswego has the ball.
Oh, man. What else?
Bell has it off the left side. He'll cut away from a tackler.
There you go.
Not before he picks up 5 yards. Bell had over 100 yards in the first half and 3 touchdowns, averaging nearly 11 yards per touch.
Come on, Nelson. Stop him.
And there goes Craigwell, and Craigwell's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's got 2 to beat. 20, stiff arm, tries to get inside the 15, gets it all the way down to about the 10-yard line. 45-yard pickup for the Lakers, and they now are stampeding in this second half. Sometimes if you have bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. But Nelson really got the raw end of the deal there on a fumble, which was going to be a likely touchdown after a tackle by Lake Oswego. The ball is jarred loose, and Lake Oswego now, in just a couple of plays, has gone down the field and looking to put an exclamation point on a very quick drive. Finally, an explanation from our referees. Timeout called by Lake Oswego as they have the ball on the 11-yard line of the Hawks. We'll take a break here on NFHS.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Come on, Nelson. Come on, defense.
Lake Oswego now
Lock
with
in.
2 wide receivers stacked at the top of your screen. Bell in the backfield. Send the tight end in motion. He'll stop on the right side. They'll give to Bell. He'll go up the right side. He'll cut towards the 5-yard line, and he will be struck down. Asa Kirkland will get the tackle for Nelson. Not before Bell picks up 3 more yards. Affectionately referred to as Bam by his teammates, and I can understand why. 2.5 minutes gone here in the second half, and Lake Oswego looking to go up. Villadol on the direct snap. He'll go towards the end zone. Penalty flag. Sign goes up for a touchdown, but not before a penalty flag thrown in the direction of holding on Lake Oswego.
Oh, no.
I think he actually gave us the explanation there, Bryce, really quickly. I looked away, and then I saw he'd finished it. He was just pointing at Lake Oswego. The explanation, I believe, is holding. I'm still amazed that we can listen to music from Bangladesh as clear as day, like on our phone. But like if we went to a drive-through or we needed audio here, like for the referees, can't get it. I'm always amazed by that. I mean, it's a newfangled world. I understand, but like I just feel like they should be able to work this thing out. Curlin now on the 18-yard line. Looks like Lake Oswego would have to get down to the 2 for a first down.
Come on, Nelson. Come on,
Bell
Nelson. Stop
scampers away out to the outside, lowers his shoulder and hits Garlington as he comes up to make the tackle for Nelson.
Nice try, Garlington. Good block.
Garlington is really an impressive athlete for Nelson.
He's going to be a future star next year as a senior. He's going to do really good. That'll be crazy.
Bell picks up 12 though and makes it look easy.
Gains. And
3rd and 5 for Lake Oswego.
Receiver duo.
On the 6-yard line. Have to take it inside the 1 for a first down.
Hopefully.
He'll go behind Curlin. Curlin runs off the right side of his line, takes him all the way into the middle. And another penalty flag. Curlin on the designed run was near the goal line or at least at first down yardage before the penalty flag was thrown. Holding on Lake Oswego, second time that they've had that penalty called inside the red zone here. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Lakers offense. They'll walk off 10 yards. Should bring up 3rd down and 15. Third and 13. From the mark of the foul, it was at the 3-yard line. Curlin now from the shotgun. He's going to be flushed out to his right, throw to his right, has a man open on the far side of the field, but it is to no avail, incomplete pass, and this drive stalls out for Lake Oswego. Player down on the far side of the field for the Nelson Hawks. Cameron Elijah, the intended target.
Who's down?
Player down for Nelson. Now we're going to find out exactly what Steve Corey is going to do at his 15-yard line. Will it be a punt or will it be going for it on 4th down? We'll find out next on NFHS.
Oh, number 24.
It will be Hudson Gasperson, the senior, kicking for Lake Oswego, leading 28-0. Ball spotted on the 13-yard line, should be approximately a 30-yard field goal. Durbin to hold. Kick is up, and it is good. Lake Oswego now on top, 31-0. Taking advantage of the turnover on Nelson. The Hawks drop the ball on the half-yard line of Lake Oswego, and Lake Oswego converts it into 3 points after going down the field for about 60 yards on this drive and putting another 3 points on the board, giving us our score of 31-0. Lake Oswego has managed to feel in full control of this game throughout. Rushing statistics now, 350 yards for the game, 404 yards of total offense. That's behind LaMarcus Bell's 13 attempts for 124 yards, 3 touchdowns, his longest run, a 27-yard run, averaging 9.5 yards. Hudson Curlin, his dad's name is Justin, and I went to high school with him. 122 yards and a touchdown. His long was a 73-yard scamper for his touchdown. And they've given the ball to Craigwell and Villadal a total of 6 times for 104 yards. And that gives you your total of 350 rushing yards for Lake Oswego. They have commanded the ball now, time of possession over half of the game.
Why?
Garlington will be relegated to a touchback after the Gasperson kickoff.
Come on, Nelson. You got this.
An update from Sherwood High School, 11:16 remaining in the game. Central Catholic 14, West Lynn 14.
Well, things over at Sherwood Stadium are interesting. 14-14 with 11 and a half minutes remaining between Central Catholic and West Lynn. Underneath, Leary throws the ball.
Woo!
Cal Gradwall with the reception. He'll pick up positive yardage for Nelson. Just commenting here in the booth how far ahead that game is of us. They are in the 4th quarter already. Same kickoff time. Second down and 5 for the Hawks offense, trailing 31-0. Lake Oswego stays in its base defense. Christensen stuffs the middle, and he'll come out with the tackle. Corbin Crosland with the carry. Crosland now 10 carries for 34 yards. Leary now going to have to throw on third down. Pressure comes in the middle from Christensen. He gets it underneath, and the first down is going to be picked up. Cal Gradwall with his second reception on this drive.
Gradwell's reception moves the chains. That's to the 35-yard line, first and 10 Hawks.
Gradwall will be picked up by Jalen Bauman on the bottom of your screen. Pressure now being shown by Lake Oswego. Making a man miss. The Nelson runner is Kevin Cohen, I believe.
It's first down, though. I'm happy for it.
Cohen moves the sticks. Nice play call there as the pressure was being shown on the blitz by Cash Wilkes. Deliberate is Nelson right now, but what could really help them maybe now is tempo. They have really been behind the sticks all game long with Lake Oswego. Just running the ball now here on first down, but they've got to hustle up because the time is not their ally right now. Clock continues to roll now, heading towards 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cohen with back-to-back carries for the Hawks. 2 yards on first down. It'll be second down and 8 at the 47-yard line of Nelson. Callahan stays deep for Lake Oswego. They'll give it back to Cohen. They think they found something that they like, but not much there on second down. No gain. They give him a kind yard there halfway through the third quarter. Lake Oswego on top, 31-0 over the Hawks here on NFHS. Leary claps for it.
Nelson.
Now looks right, goes over the middle, has one-on-one coverage. Nice one-handed catch. It looks like Nelson's going to go on the board with a 52-yard touchdown. Malachi Garlington raises his hand, and he swoops it in for the one-handed catch. And Nelson has something to cheer about. Streaking down the far sideline was Garlington. Good news for Hawks fans. He's only a junior. Sweet pass.
Oh, they're going to go for two. They're going for two.
And they're not messing about. They're going for two. Leary stays in the shotgun. Ball on the ground, and it will be Leary being touched, and to no avail. It will be Lake Oswego holding on to a 31-6 lead here. 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in the third quarter on NFHS.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Seven plays and 80 yards, 3 minutes and 10 seconds for the Hawks. They're on the board, 31-6 here in the third quarter. Lake Oswego scored a field goal, kicked it off. Decent field position for the Hawks, and they move it down the field quickly and get their first points of the state semifinals. Nelson hasn't been around even a decade yet, has it, Bryce? Yeah. So this is uncharted territory, and I do kind of see them as a program of the future. But right now, they are facing Lake Oswego with a bad taste in its mouth from 2024 on this field, losing to West Lynn. West Lynn in a dogfight right now in Sherwood. We'll keep you posted. Onside kick. Lakers will keep the ball on the onside kick. Agnamel with the recovery for Lake Oswego.
To Nelson.
I understand why you do it, and I liked it when Ken Potter did it last week twice, which was pretty awesome. But right now, Lake Oswego, with 5 minutes and 36 seconds behind LaMarcus, Bell, and Kurland, have the task at hand, which is Kurland keeps the ball, spins away, now at the 50, turns it to the 45, covers the football up, not before he gets to the Hawks' 41, if not 40-yard line.
Wow, man.
Craigwell will come into the game for Lake Oswego wearing number 13. Craigwell has carried the ball 4 times tonight for 67 yards, or 17 yards per touch. Bell and Craigwell now with Kurland in the backfield. Now a fresh set of downs.
Come
Bell
on,
gets
Nelson.
it.
Walk him up.
Bounces out
Walk
to
him
the
up.
right. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss.
Oh, man.
Running for the sticks. Coach Whittingham for the Utes is going to be happy with him at Utah next year. He is a human first down. Depending upon where they mark that, Bell on the evening now with 14 carries and over 130 yards. Only gave him 7. Villadal, they've come out of this set, kind of the Wildcat set, and he will not be taken down. He'll run it inside the 30-yard line, but that will be good enough for first down yardage for Lake Oswego.
Villadal's run will move the chains. First down, Lakers. Gain of about 5.
Villadal credited with 5 yards on the carry. 2 carries tonight for 37 yards for the two-way player for Lake Oswego, playing defensive line and coming in a running back position. Clock continues to roll here in the third quarter. 4 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. Kurland in the shotgun. Sets the play. Bell picks up the block. Kurland throwing. Looking for Villadal. Ty Hill in on the coverage for Nelson. Second down and 10 for Lake Oswego on the Hawks' 29-yard line. Both teams have scored here in the third quarter.
Come on, Nelson. You got this. Come on, Nelson. Come on. Come on. Yes.
Justin Craigwell goes into the middle and picks up a yard and a half or 2. Jackson Leopold gets the tackle for the Nelson Hawks. Kurland only with 10 attempts in the game for only 54 yards. Will he throw here on 3rd and 9? Now he runs, quarterback draw. And again, he's used that spin move, tries to reach out with his 6'4" frame and see if he can be the ball carrier that can deliver the first down, but it will be 4th and short for Lake Oswego's offense.
Kurland's run puts the football at the Hawk 21. The 4th down and 2.
4th down and 2. Nearing the midway point from Sherwood Stadium, and it is Westland and Central Catholic tied at 14.
Oh, no. Poor Nelson.
Bell in the backfield. Expect number 2 to see the football here. Hands it to him. He goes up the middle. Now cuts out at the 20. And depending upon the mark, he might be short.
Might be short.
Chaz Katawonga with the tackle, and we are going to see the chains come in. From the naked eye, it looks quite short, but we're going to bring in the chains from the far side with exactly 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Lake Oswego might turn the ball over for the second time tonight, this time on downs. Moral victory for the Nelson Hawks as they stop LaMarcus Bell on 4th down and 2, about a half a yard short. Oh, my. Everybody be careful with the chain gang tonight. 2 players for Lake Oswego almost had their legs taken out.
No.
Things you don't see very often. Yeah, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, Bryce. Nobody's got tryptophan in their system. Larry now claps for the ball. Airmails everywhere, and I can hear from the coach's box next door, don't throw it there. I'm sure they do not really want me repeating what they say, but that was pretty obvious right there. Don't throw it there. 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Nelson trailing by 25. Crossland with a nice run of 5 yards on 2nd down.
Crossland's run puts the football at the 26-yard line of Nelson.
They'll give 6 to Crossland. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for Nelson coming up. Pressure being shown by Lake Oswego. Great screen action being set up, and Nelson's got room to run. Crossland at the 40, gets blocked. Trying to cut it back in. Callahan there can't get the tackle. Cuts it from the 20, now at the 10. And at about the 7-yard line, it's going to be a pickup of, I'll do 24 plus about 43, about 69 yards. Great play. They'll give it the 9-yard line. Those 48-year-old eyes that cannot see, but hey, give credit to the Nelson Hawks, trying to make a game of it. This time holding on to the ball is Crossland. Cohen back in the backfield, under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Cohen has it off the right side. He'll head down towards the 5, and he'll be marked down right about there.
Big a comeback.
I don't need an explanation for this one, Bryce.
What?
Somebody needs to tie their shoe.
How was it flag?
Lyman is tying his shoe. Don't believe it's for an injury. Or is there a penalty flag, Bryce? And I'm just seeing it now. I'm sorry, I didn't see the hand signal. Lake Oswego and not Nelson is not getting a holding call because that was the call by signal. Some sort of unsportsmanlike misconduct by Lake Oswego should move the ball half the distance to the goal line.
From the 2-yard line, it's first and goal, Nelson.
Nelson trying to stage a comeback. It starts here. That ball tipped up into the air and intercepted by Lake Oswego. Defensive line gets their hands up in the passing lanes for Leary. Lake Oswego comes away with the interception and takes away another scoring drive inside the 2-yard line, a second time tonight. You have to be lucky some nights, and right now, Nelson, not so lucky.
Oh, that's not good.
That ball hung in the air for an eternity. Well, there is an upset brewing, and that brewing upset is at Sherwood right now. Awaiting an extra point, Central Catholic leading West Lynn 20-14, under 3 minutes to go. West Lynn in deep trouble right now. Bell with the ball on his own 20, takes it and runs out to about the 28-yard line. Bell has been the workhorse tonight, 16 carries. Don't want to make any predictions yet, but Lake Oswego is probably stamped their ticket to the championship game here over the next 12 minutes, leading by 25, barring Nelson's miracle. Getting more updates from our awesome staff here tonight. Robbie pass left complete, 31 yards to Curtis. 31-yard touchdown for Central Catholic and the Rams, giving them a touchdown lead with 2:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. And the defending state champions now have to answer, what will Sloan Baker do? Lake Oswego will not take another snap in this quarter, and they are on top 31-6. Their defense with a couple of unreal stops here in this third quarter inside the 2-yard line twice. Lake Oswego will go into the fourth quarter over the Nelson Hawks, leading 31-6 here on NFHS.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench.
Just became official over the public address announcer just under 3 minutes. I'm going to repeat it. The West Lynn Lions, the number one team in the state, defending state champions, are trailing 21-14 to the Central Catholic Rams. These are the two teams that have won the state championship. 3 out of the last 3 years, 2 of them going to West Lynn, 1 of them going to Central Catholic. And I can tell you, Lake Oswego is probably sitting here going, what is happening? I would doubt that they are not getting any information to that. If they are listening, then they do know, but they've got business to take care of over the next 11 and a half minutes. 2nd down and 6 after the Lake Oswego run.
Nelson, you got this.
Much of the action has turned to OSAA's site right now to see if we can keep tabs on that West Lynn game. But here on the field now, on the 34-yard line, Lake Oswego has it, and they are really doing what great teams do in this situation, and they can take the air out of the football behind LaMarcus Bell, who will not go down, runs the ball out to the 50-yard line, picking up 11 yards and a first down.
The ball carrier is Justin Craigwell.
Now Craigwell had it.
Craigwell's run proves the change. First down, Lakers.
Lake Oswego on the evening, 403 yards of rushing. This has been a one-dimensional offense, and it hasn't needed to be anything else. Oh, Bell could have got called for the false start, as Craigwell will get the first down and 10 handoff and pick up 4 yards. Current drive for Lake Oswego, 5 plays and 33 yards. Have had the ball for just over 2.5 minutes. 5 runs for 33 yards. Second down and 7. Hawks defense steps up and makes a big tackle on Bell. Nice play for
And that timeout. Oh, Nelson. Yeah, I know. I know, Nelson. It's okay. I, they did their best, though. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, right. And what have it might be the what if story right now. It might be the biggest what ifs right now. Like, I don't know, I think we will win the state championship. It's a bit sad that, Nelson having, a rough day. Oh, yeah. Not good. You thought about you think Nelson, will be good next year, though? Hopefully. And honestly, they did their best, though, this year. They had a really good season so far. But hopefully next year will be way better. Yeah, I feel you. Always have to year. They're not good team next year. Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. Woo! There you go.
When you get into semifinal action, you get in a real fight with a team that has something that they're playing for, which is Central Catholic. Over the last 10 years, you could say is the best program in the state of Oregon, along with West Lynn. Number 3, Lake Oswego. Leary now over the top, one-on-one coverage.
Oh.
Great play right there made by Lake Oswego's defender. Mac Ryan rises up and defends the pass. The ball will be turned back over to Lake Oswego. Wonder if Lake Oswego knows the information yet. Gotta think that they do. We don't live in an age, even if they don't have their phones on the sideline. They announced it, so it's probably knowledge now to Lake Oswego that they've got 5.5 minutes with a chance to go back to the state championship game and have a new opponent this year. I like that. New but familiar. Curlin taking his time, should get the snap off just in time. As he was calling for personnel to come onto the field. Bell tripped up from behind. Chaz Katawonga with the stop. Love the name. They met on September the 12th, did Lake Oswego and Central Catholic. Won that game.
Oh, all right, I'll be back.
Second down and 7 for the Lakers.
Ready.
Curlin hands to Bell. Bell goes off the left side. Spun around, but he will not go down easily into this night. Jackson Leopold wraps him up and takes him down. Lake Oswego 3 of 7 on the evening on third down conversions. It'll be third down and 3 from the 39-yard line of the Hawks here for Lake Oswego, approaching 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Craigwell gets it, and he's going to be stymied, I believe, short again. A lot of fight in this Nelson Hawks defense in the second half. They have really been resilient after giving up 28 in the first half, have only been giving up a field goal so far to Gasperson in the second half. Fourth down and 2 for Lake Oswego, under the 4-minute mark. 10 seconds on the play clock. And again, Curlin will go back and snap, and he will punt it away.
I'm good. I'm good.
Into the end zone, it will be a touchback.
Oh, man.
Hawks will take over again.
That's not good.
Hawks from their own 20. Well, what a run it's been for West Lynn. 1-22, lost in 23, 1-24, lost in 25. And actually, the news earlier that you shared that I knew about, that good old Ken Potter from Jesuit finally decided after 38 years to hang it up for the Crusaders. First down and 10 from the Hawks at their own 20.
Come on, Nelson.
Leary going to be flushed out to his right. He's going to throw. Just throws it out of bounds and incomplete.
I mean, they did have a good run, though. I'm happy for the Hawks. I'm not mad. I'm just, grateful to see those guys.
Central Catholic might want to learn how to throw the ball. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Lake Oswego's given up 278 yards to Leary tonight. Couple of big plays that we've seen here in the second half. They gave the Hawks an opportunity to score multiple times, only to able to get 6 points on the board this evening. Underneath to Malachi Garlington, he leaps over a defender, and then he is met by Lake Oswego's defensive backfield.
Initial stop from the Lakers was number 17. That's Robbie Durbin. Darlington's reception moves have changed. First down, Hawks.
Hawks on the evening have averaged 23 yards per reception. Clock continues to roll here in the third quarter. Lake Oswego looking to punch its ticket into next Friday's championship game for a second season.
Oh, man.
Tough game, actually, to call tonight in some ways. There really hasn't been a rhyme or a reason or rhythm to it. Lack of explanations from any of the referees throughout the evening. We got some in the second half, but really didn't give much clarity to the game. We've been kind of flying in the dark, as I'd say, up here tonight. Crosland picks up the reception, heads out near the 35-yard line. Not much more than a yard picked up on second down. Cohen out of the backfield, but they'll come underneath.
Come on, Nelson.
And they've got a nice reception and a great play kind of set up all night. You wonder where that was early on. Gradwall gets another big reception, more chunk yardage being picked up by Nelson, but it is a lot too late.
Man, it's way too late.
Ball marked at the 40-yard line. There he goes underneath again. Finds a target, now heading towards the sideline. Lake Oswego's defense and its team right now biding its time, waiting for that final whistle. Steve Corey will have an opportunity to go for his third championship. And as I stated earlier on in the evening, about every 7 years they get one. 2011, 2018, here in 2025, the whole opportunity next week. The completion of this game coming up next on NFHS.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench back.
Crowds are starting to make their way out of Hillsboro Stadium. Lake Oswego is going to be taking on Central Catholic for the state championship as soon as this game goes complete. Leary with another completion from the 24-yard line, taking it down inside the 10. Gradwall's kind of been his number one target tonight. Number 13. Austin with the reception now. Just kind of inching forward. One timeout going to be called by Nelson. Certainly playing for moral victories and pride right now. And in some ways, I think you can say that they have. Lake Oswego got out to a quick start, scoring 21 points in that first quarter. 10-6 since then. And they've had big plays throughout the game, but Nelson could not find a way when it counted early on to get Hudson Curlin basically out of the running game, and he effectively took this game over in the first quarter. LaMarcus Bell with 3 running touchdowns in that first half saw Lake Oswego going up 28-0. Lake Oswego only able to manage 3 points here behind a field goal. Leary will go into the shotgun here at 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line, so it is 2nd down and goal to goal. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side for Leary. Spread out Lake Oswego's defense, and they'll run the ball up the middle. I always feel like after all of that time, you take the time out, you call a run. Just feels like you had the other play in your back pocket. Why is not now the time that you're going to use it? Third and 3 now into the end zone. Defender coming over the top. Gradwall was definitely the intended target. Fourth down and 3 now from the 4-yard line. Nicely done. Austin with the touchdown.
They got a touchdown, though.
Big time credit there. Nelson playing it out the entire stretch here with 1:29. Getting another touchdown here late in the fourth quarter.
Oh.
Bad snap, and Nelson will fall on it. 31-12, Lake Oswego up by 19. Eleven plays and 80 yards for Nelson's offense, getting that touchdown. Austin Brody with that touchdown has 6 receptions in the game for 121 yards and a touchdown.
They have a really good run, though. Nelson have a really good run. I'm not mad, but I'm just feel disappointed that they're not in a good shape. I thought that.
Good to see the players from Nelson kind of hugging each other. I think they're taking this moment in and saying, hey, we made it this far. Came across a team that had something to prove tonight. Lake Oswego had no problem punching their way into this game early on and really wanting to go back. And the news has traveled through the stadium that West Linn has been defeated. So Lake Oswego just hopes to stay healthy, come back here next week, and vie for a state championship against the Rams. Pooch kick from Nelson. Caught by Lake Oswego and then run out of bounds. For all intents and purposes, Lake Oswego has to basically hand the ball off 3 times, and they will come away with the victory. LaMarcus Bell on the evening, 21 attempts for 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. His long, a 27-yarder tonight. Hudson Curlin, 14 carries for 148 yards, and he had that 73-yard touchdown where he outstrided everybody down the far sideline. Craigwell had 8 carries for 83 yards. Villadal, 3 for 42. Lake Oswego with 483 yards of total offense. Also gave up 400 plus tonight. Shocking. Curlin does not throw the ball in the second half. 4 of 10 total for the game. Give Danny Leary all the credit for Nelson. 18 of 31, 351 yards for the quarterback.
Since Avery Darhall, for sure.
A lot of that underneath. Have to give credit to all those players like Corbin Crosland, Kevin Cohen, and Brody Austin. Doing a great job running the ball, and then they're receiving behind Brody, Garlington, and Gradwall tonight. Crosland with a couple catches out of the backfield. Second down and 11. Lake Oswego just taking their time. Teams now will come out to meet. Lake Oswego is going back to its second straight championship game in a row. A new opponent faces them. It will be the Central Catholic Rams. Lake Oswego takes care of business in the OSAA State 6A semifinals, 31-12 over the Nelson Hawks. And a new champion will be crowned here at Hillsboro Stadium next week on Friday. On behalf of everybody at NFHS, the final score from Hillsboro Stadium, the Lake Oswego Lakers, the number 3 seeded team, 31. The Nelson Hawks, number 2 seed, 12.
Is
Wolves.
the best
Excuse
season.
me. Got back to Western Oregon.
The best year
For everybody at NFHS, have a great night. Thank you for joining us here.
It's a really hard challenge to beat, but they have really good fun on it. So, anyway, thanks for watching my live stream. Make sure to like, subscribe my YouTube channel, and don't forget to wake up for more content, more episodes. So, see you there. Bye. Go Hawks.